Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. I'm the video channel producer, you can call me PD, and today we are checking out Yesterday by NCT U. Odd way to spell yesterday, not sure what the motivation and intention behind that is, but we're here to check it out. NCT has had some phenomenal releases with their Empathy album. I haven't actually checked out the album yet, but I have, as you've seen in the reactions, checked out the title tracks from NCT U, also Baby Don't Stop, including Boss. We had Go, we had Touch, and now it looks like we're going to be getting music videos from non-title tracks as well. So let's just get into this. This is your Form of Therapy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not feeling anymore now. 시면 가득한 저를 속 한가운데야. 어제 내게 미안하단 말 오늘은 나도 널 몰라줄 때가 많으니까 나를 밀고 밀쳐내 나를 밀고 밀쳐내 나를 밀고 밀쳐내 나를 밀고 밀쳐내 이제 난 별의만 담아 난롱처럼 늘어나 세상을 덮어 얇은 막이
I love background vocals. It's going from this year to this year. It's actually playing with the stereo sound. And wow, Taeyong's part is going long. Oh, it's still him. Okay, I thought we'd be dropping into a chorus and it'd be someone else. Oh wow. I love the visual effects they're putting over this. It's tiny, it's not a lot, but the subtlety makes it work. If you notice, like the light bulbs, it was dripping. It was dripping like it's paint. Wow, his voice sounds really good. Wow, this is really giving their rappers a chance to shine. Music video is very trippy too. They're playing with like really bad transitions, like on purpose. Wow! Oh my god. Wow, okay. Wow, I really appreciate this music video aesthetic. This is really cool. Wow, this guy's got a great voice. I'm not familiar with all of the NCT members. I assume this has to be Lucas though. I don't know who this is though, but I love his vocals. I like his look too. Someone tell me who he is. I like this one shot they're doing. They're revealing each member, and then each member gets like this trippy portrait. I like it. I loved how Toyoung, that's his name, and that is Lucas, okay. I loved how Toyoung sings the chorus. Need him in yesterday. Well done. This gets a solid 9 out of 10 for me. This might be a 10 out of 10. This might be my favorite NCT release of the music videos anyways. Like I said, I haven't checked out the actual Empathy album yet, but this might be my favorite so far. I really enjoyed Chill Hop, which is a mixture of like R&B, jazz, and hip-hop elements all coming together with a little bit of lo-fi sometimes. And we really got that here. You know, Boss was amazing, all right? Don't get me wrong. And Baby Don't Stop was sexy and groovy. Touch was all right. I liked Go a lot more than Touch, but I really liked this one the most. First of all, on the musical side, Taeyong got plenty of rapping. What I did like about this is that they actually didn't interweave the rapping. You know, Taeyong came in the beginning and he didn't make a reappearance ever again. Mark came in the middle, never made a reappearance, and then it was Lucas, and they all went in order, and I think that was cool the way they did it, and the only sort of constant was Taeyong, was that his name? Taeyong. And I thought Taeyong was phenomenal. Listen, I am a huge fan of Taeyong and Mark, and has this been here the entire time? Oh my god, what the... Sorry about that. It's black and it's just sort of blended in with the dark background. I didn't notice it. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Taeyong and Mark, and I thought, yes, those would be the phenomenal standouts to me again. But you know what? By the end of it, I was really appreciating Taeyong the most. When it comes to NCT, I haven't listened to too many of the B-sides. I have listened to some, but it's always the rapping that's always stood out to me the most. Now, when it comes to NCT, primarily NCT 127 and U, I haven't listened to too many B-sides. I've listened to some, and a lot of them are very rap-heavy songs, and so I never really noticed the vocal line. And I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of Taeyong now. I really love how he's saying this. He's got very smooth, silky vocals, and it's the tune of this that he sings really well. I think he really nailed the melody, and in this song has this inherent sort of speakeasy kind of swagger. Like, it's a little bit jazzy, it's a little bit classy, but it's still inherently very much, it's a little bit R&B, and if you guys know, I'm not actually quite a fan of R&B. However, the tones of jazz and still the hip-hop elements keep it more interesting for me. So the vocals actually were my favorite part. But mind you, that was just one listen. I think listening to this over and over again, I think I will definitely come to appreciate, although I will say there is a clear stark difference between the time, but I will say there is a stark difference between Lucas's screen time as opposed to Taeyong. Taeyong got a lot of lines in this song, but you know what? Well deserved as the leader. They've been going a very 90s directional route with this comeback with some of the stuff that they did with like Go. Very similar visual effects here, and I really appreciated that. It was very trippy, it was very swimmy. A lot of like late 90s, early to mid 2000s stuff was very much like this. It has this very grunge garage factor that in an era where a lot of music videos are very clean, minimalistic, and polished, sometimes it's nice to mix it up with stuff like this. So that was very cool. I really liked the visuals in this music video, and I like the simple little aesthetics, and I liked the simple, and I liked that they went crazy sometimes, they went wild. There was that portion where Taeyong was literally transitioning into art and outside of art. Like, that kind of stuff was cool, but it was also nice that they knew when to control themselves. Like, they didn't overdo the effects in some scenes where they had a lot of hanging colored light bulbs and they just had small little effects on them. Some that you might not even notice if you weren't actually paying attention. Like, some of them it was like dripping with paint, some of them were giving off little sparks, some of them were exploding into little puffs of smoke, and that kind of simplicity really added to that tone, so I thought that was really cool as well. Overall, I thought this was a really cool music video. I really hope that NCT releases more. I might just hold off on listening to the Empathy album just so that I can watch these music videos fresh. But guys, what did you think of Yesterday by NCT U? Did you enjoy it? Was it not your style? What's been your favorite NCT release with this album? Let me know in the comments below. Also, thank you to our monthly groupies. We could not do this without you guys. If you want to join the club for as little as $2 a month, go to patreon.com/formatherapy. You get early access to reaction videos like this, and guess what? We have more perks coming soon. However, if you can't help us out monetarily, that's completely fine. Why don't you just go ahead and click like down below? It helps us out a lot. Go ahead and click subscribe up here and watch all our other videos over here.